Hi guys, here are some up-to-date news stories for you that you might be interested in, and you might be interested in commenting below on what you hear. This is up-to-date news, and the first headline is Poland needs welders, not economists, a local report says. Welders and electricians are the most sought after employees in Poland this year, according to the Polish Economic Institution. The think tank pointed to estimate that by 2025, the Polish labour market will have a shortage of 1.5 million workers. So if you're working abroad and you want to come back and be a welder, there's plenty of work for you. The only profession in which there are more qualified employees than needed is that of economist, the state news agency PAP reported. According to the Polish Economic Institution, shortages in the food service, medical care sectors are primarily caused by low wages for such employees. Poland's education minister last month named electricians, bricklayers, plasterers, welders and programmers among the trades most needed in the country's labour market. Local government authorities will receive increased educational subsidies for schools providing training in trades expected to be in a particular demand in the future. Public broadcaster Polish radio LRR news agency reported in January. Well, other news today in Poland is going to be the sugar tax, and Poland has Polish Parliament adopts a new sugar tax. Polish MPs on Friday adopted a new tax on beverages with added sugar in a bid to fight obesity among Poles. 254 deputies voted to adopt the new tax, while 169 were against and 16 abstained. The new bill, adopted by the same lower chamber of Polish Parliament on Friday, also introduces a fee of 1 Polish zloty on each bottle of alcohol sold up to 300 millilitres, as well as a fee of 0.00 Polish zloty or 0.80 for sweetened drinks, in addition to a fee for advertising dietary supplements. Budget review from the new tax is set to fund educational campaigns and tackling the problem of obesity as part of a government effort to promote a healthier consumer choice. According to Poland's health minister, Łukasz Szumowski, Poles consume 100 litres of sweetened drinks per person per year. Sometimes analyses show that in the case of children, carbonated sweetened drinks may make up to 40 to 60% of total calories per day, Szumowski's added. The new regulations are set to take place from April the 1st in 2020. Another story in today's news for Poland is the number of passengers who are now flying into Warsaw Airport. Warsaw Chopin Airport was used by 1.35 million passengers in January, 13.1% up on the same month in 2019. Officials said a total of 1.214 million people flew through the airport on international flights in January. That's 13.7% more than in the same month last year, according to the state-owned Porty Lotnicze enterprise, which manages Chopin Airport. Meanwhile, 136,000 passengers flew on domestic Polish routes, as 8.6% up year on year. London, Kiev, Paris, Frankfurt and Doha were the most popular scheduled destinations in January, state news agency PAP reported. So other news from Poland at the moment, the interesting ones that have come through is that Poland eyes European Tree of the Year title, alongside such beauties as the Witch Tree from the Netherlands, the Guardian of the Flooded Village from the Czech Republic, and the three-legged Spanish oak. A Polish contender is vying for the title of European Tree of the Year 2020. Voting in the competition is being held online, and the final verdict will be delivered at a ceremony in Brussels on March 17. Agnieszka Bielaska talks to Jacek Boziek, the founder and head of Gadzia Club, one of the oldest organizations for dealing with environmental protection and animal rights in Poland. So maybe Poland will win the Poland European Tree of the Year title. I think it's about time that Poland won some titles for their environmental campaign. So other news is the UK envoy. At the moment, there's UK envoy in Warsaw to discuss climate priorities. This is a link on subject. Poland has hosted the annual UN Climate Change Conference 3 times already in the western city of Poznan in 2008, in Warsaw 2013, and in the southern city of Katowice in 2018. The next international climate gathering, a COP26, will be held in the Scottish city of Glasgow in November. The British government COP26 envoy John Merton arrived in Warsaw on Thursday to discuss the summit's priorities and energy transition involving renewables. So let's have a look. Let's go over to culture now in Poland, and the headlines in the culture are: Polish novel praised by international critics. The King of Warsaw, a novel by Polish writer Szczepan Twardoch, has received favourable reviews in the majority of literary magazines. The Kirkus Review described the book as a wickedly enthralling novel by one of Poland's emerging literary stars, astonishing and heartbreaking in equal measures. Meanwhile, Publishers Weekly writes, Twardoch's brutal, messy and compulsively reading English language debut portrays boxing, the underworld and rise of fascism in 1937 Poland. Twardoch's willingness to stare into the abyss elevates his racing work to sublime heights. The main protagonist in The King of Warsaw is a boxer, Jakub Szpero. He is revered as a hero of the Jewish community in the Polish capital. With fascism on the rise, however, the tide is changing for him. The King of Warsaw is to be published in April by Amazon Crossing and a translation by Sean Gasper Bayer. So let's have a look at the sport. And in the sport headlines today, Poland's Kubica to test new Alfa Romeo F1 car. Polish driver Robert Kubica will try out the Alfa Romeo's new car in a test drive at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya track in Spain on Wednesday. Kubica joined the Alfa Romeo F1T as reserve driver in January following his departure from Britain's Williams. The 35-year-old Pole will be the first to test Alfa Romeo's new C39 car in public. And in the society headlines, what's happening today? Poland, many polls say that international law or national law has primacy over EU law. Survey. Most polls believe that their national law takes precedence over European Union law, according to a new survey. 78% of those polled by Dziennik Gazeta Prawna, daily and private radio broadcaster RMF-FM, said that the Polish constitution had primacy over the laws of the European Union, of which Poland has been part since 2004. 63% said the national law on a whole should take precedence over EU law, according to Gazeta Prawna.pl website. The survey findings have been welcomed by politicians from Poland's government, United Right Coalition, the newspaper reported on Wednesday. So these are some of the stories from Poland. I'd be interested in your comments below, what you think of them. And if you have any other ideas, any other stories that you think I should look into, please write below. If you like this video, if you like my channel, please subscribe, please press the bell so you get more notification, and there'll be more news coming up soon from Poland. In the meantime, this is Peter Dow, an Englishman in Poland, the latest news. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.